So for the beginning, middle, and end foldable, you're going to want to get a piece of paper. It could really be any size. This one's kind of like a half sheet of paper. It's not the full piece of construction paper. So you're going to fold it, and then you're going to see that it's like a tent, right? You can see through it that way. Beginning, middle, and end, that's 3 windows, so just 2 cuts. You're going to cut approximately a third, basically, yeah. You just want a third, so it's maybe about 2 inches. Well, 2.5, maybe 3. Depends how well you cut it. Okay, so now you have your windows, and you're going to want to write the capital B for beginning on the first one. Marker's good, but with children, I usually, M for middle, I usually ask them to do everything in pencil, and then they can trace over with color, just so that they have a chance to correct any mistakes that they might have in spelling, or if they're just not happy with a drawing or something. So beginning, middle, E for end. As they get older, you can expect them to do their full writing of beginning, middle, and end. However, if your goal is for them to understand the sequence of a story, let's not argue and fight about the B, the M, and the E. So if you need to write it for them the first time or a few times, that's fine. The goal of this is for them to understand the sequence and the flow of story. So in this case, in the beginning, we have the 2 friends, or the brother and the sister, going to the animal shelter for looking for a dog or a puppy. Okay, so when you lift the flap up, you can draw if you want, like the little animal shelter. I, for one, am not the greatest artist, so I just kind of try and draw the fence the best that I can. Nothing fancy, for sure. You could draw a little puppy dog, so that they can see that you're looking for a dog. Here's Rover or whatever. Spot. Put a little spot around the eye, spot. You could write shelter. Whatever. That's just kind of to show. And as they grow older, you can write sentences, words. It's important that they start recognizing who's going. So you could write Rod and Kit are the characters. And there's lots of dogs. In the middle, they kind of have a dilemma because they're not sure which one to pick. So I'm just going to draw a question mark right now because they're not sure. They saw that one was running. They saw one that was sitting. So they're not sure if they want the one that sits, the one that was running. But then the puppy got into the backpack all by himself. So the question is, which one? And it seems that the cute little puppy was meant for them because this puppy was playful. This puppy was wanting them, even if they weren't really looking at the puppy right then. This is their home. This is the puppy that they want to take home. So this is, like I said, something you could even print out pictures for students. If drawing is something that's frustrating to them, you do not have to make it a chore for them. I want this experience to be something where they're learning about the beginning, the middle, and end of the story, where sometimes in the middle there's a big problem and then the resolution comes at the end. And speaking with them in these terms is very important. You can say beginning, middle, end, and then you can speak about conflict and resolution and character development at the beginning. You can have them writing down the names of characters. You can also ask them to describe how the beginning of the story, what's the scene look like, talking about the story elements, but this is very important for them to get the flow of a story, beginning, middle, and end. Thank you.